Hello guys and welcome back. So in this section we are going to create a Bootstrap form very quickly, and this form will eventually be leveraging a reactive forms approach. So let's first create a component for that. So I'll use um, Angular CLI to create that. Uh, in the components folder I'll create a new user reactive component. So it created a component inside the components folder like so. Let's just reload this. So the component was created here. Now inside the app routing module, I'll add a link to this. So I'll add new user reactive component, and this will be activated, or the component would be loaded when the new user reactive route is reached. So let's just copy this. Let me save this and add a link to this component inside the headers section like so. New user reactive in this case as well. Let's save this, and now Angular CLI is already running. So let me just open up the local host, and I should, if I click on the new user reactive, I should see that component text getting loaded up. Now I'll just close all of these and I'll just open the new user reactive form. We'll concentrate on this form only now. Let me just uh, zoom in a bit. Now I'll first start by creating a div with a class of container. Inside that I need an h3 tag. This says new user reactive form, and below this I'm going to create a form inside which I need a div with a class of form hyphen group, inside which I need an input, before that a label, and besides that an input with a class of form hyphen control. And each of this input right here is also going to have an attribute named form control name like so. So this is something that I need about 14 times. So if I click on enter, I'll see all these getting created. Now let's just quickly select one of these and press Ctrl D until all of them get selected, and let's indent it a bit so that it's a bit more clear to read like so. I guess I did something wrong here. All right, so far so good. Perfect. Now let's get rid of the action attribute on the form because we don't really need that. And now if I save this and go back, I should see a form of containing these fields, right? Okay, let's create a button quickly that submits the form. So I'll create a button with the class of button and button primary. And let's also specify the type as submit, and this would be submit in here. And again, just like the form that gets created, it also has an ng submit event that can be listened to, and I'll call a submit method on this like so. Now submit is something that I'll have to define in the TypeScript class, and this won't do anything as of now. Let's also quickly name all of these. So this is for name, and form control name we'll specify later, or let's do that right away. So let's specify the name like so. And for this one, this is going to be a username, and form control name would be user name. Then this one is for email, and the form control name is again email. This one is for phone, phone, website, website, and the form control name again for website. Then we have some other things. So let's wrap these fields inside a field set. Let's get rid of the disabled attribute here. And in the field set, we'll be having a legend like so that says address. And right below that, we'll have about 4 form fields. So first, second, third, and fourth. Let's cut and paste. All right. Now for each of them, we have a street, which is going to be a street. The form control name is going to be street again in this case. Then we have suite, suite, and in the form control name we are going to have suite. Then for this one we will be having city, and for form name also city. Then this one would be zip code, zip code, and zip code. Now inside this we'll also have 2 fields for the geo section. So I'll cut these 2 from here and add another field set like so, inside which I'm going to have a legend. This is going to be geo, inside which we'll have 2 fields. This one would be for let, and this would be let, and then we'll have one for longitude. And then finally we will have another field set that is going to be for a company. So company, oh sorry, my bad, we should have a legend in here that says company, and after that we'll have about 3 more fields. Let's cut them and paste inside this. So the 3 more fields would be for again a name, and this would be company name this time. The form name is going to be name. Then this would be for catch phrase, and the form control name is catch phrase. And then finally we'll have one for bs and bs again here. So if I save this now, then I should see a form getting displayed onto the screen. So far so good. Now in the next section, in the next video, we will be creating a reactive form inside the component, and then we'll add the form fields. We have already named the form fields in here, so we will simply once we create the form here, we should see all the default values for that form getting applied on this forms template here. So in the next video we will create that reactive form. I'll see you guys in that video. Bye.